Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Brittany, aka Beauty School Dropout, back with another video, and this is a long overdue hair update. So as you can see, my hair color has changed again. I don't know, I have no excuse, I have no explanation other than it's different. So what I ended up doing was bleaching just this little bang area, and all of this I rinsed black. Well, we can see that the black didn't last very long. I don't know why, but it just doesn't hold in my hair. And I didn't want to use dye. I know I bleached the front, but I don't want to use dye, whatever. But it's doing its thing. But it has been almost a year and a half already. My last video was my 1 year lockversary, and it wasn't really a video, I just did like a slideshow. So since then I have noticed quite a difference in my hair. So it's a lot fuller. I don't know if you can tell, but it is a little bit full, a lot fuller. A lot of my ends are sealing. These are all curly because they just are, but quite a few in the front are sealing, like that one. And then a lot of them in my crown area are like, they good. See that? Like, it's solid. And I'm like, ooh, love this for me. They looking like locks now. It's exciting. This one literally just goes wherever it wants, does whatever it wants. So I just let it. This is usually how I wear my hair now. But one thing I have done differently. So this is the first time that I have tried a retwist on my entire head. My last retie was maybe a month and a half ago. I've stretched it out. I don't know what I've been doing, but I've been busy. Doing what? Like I said, I have no idea, but that's the longest that I have gone. And like the front over here, half of this was completely undone. And it was like just this little piece down here where that bulb is. Only this part was still interlocked. All of this had either, I don't know, slipped out, grown out some. It was just a hot mess. But you couldn't tell me nothing because we still loving lock life over here, okay? We're still loving it. So like I said, I retwisted the whole thing. I've played with just twisting the back because the hairs are so freaking sensitive. I don't know what the problem is, but they just really are. So I don't like to retie them because then it just puts a lot of tension, even when I don't do it close to the root. So I'm like, let me just see how this goes. But it didn't last right here, which is fine, like I said, because the back, it pulls and it's just real sensitive. So I don't like to do much with that. But I did a retwist on the whole thing, and it took so much less time, obviously, so much easier. It took me, okay, so like it took 3 days, but I didn't sit for an extended amount of time to do it. The first night I did like, I don't know, it was like 11 o'clock, and I was like, ooh, let's retwist my hair. Who does it? But I was up for like, I don't know, an hour and a half. I was watching something on TV, I don't know, and I was able to get up to about here with just an hour and a half. Then the next day I may have done like, I don't know, 30 minutes or so I didn't get far at all. And then the last day I just went ahead and finished the rest of it. And what I did differently in the front, I ended up doing interlocking on these front ones here because, like I said, these over here had slipped out so much. So I just interlocked the very front row, and then the ones that were really undone over here, as you can see. But look at all of that. All of this has plumped nicely, and then this had to pretty much start over. This was all loose. Whatever. But if you would like to see how I retwist the front and then interlock the front, go ahead and keep watching. retwist, it's so much fuller than when I retie it. Even when I retie it, it still got some volume to it, but like, it's just, I don't know, it's sitting differently. I don't know if that's because it's grown out since I've done anything to it, but I'm getting excited because like she's starting to show out now. Okay. But of course, I still have my super random long pieces, the little straggles over here, my showers over here. There were some pieces over here that it was like too much that was curly at the end, and I wasn't feeling that. I don't want half of it curly and half of it locked. So I ended up just interlocking up to that point. Some of them I braided, but of course they came down. So now I have a few more showers over here because it's been interlocked all the way up until like the very end where you can see that little curl. That's what I want. I don't need half of it curly because that's if you like it, I love it, but I don't love that for me. So here's an example of one. This one, oh no, this is not. This, I had some really, really bad bunching and it was so ugly to me. I'm like, either I'm gonna fix this or all of these are gonna get cut off or taken out. But this was so bad. It was like this long because it was bunched up so much, like that big. So I ended up just combing it out, put a little bit of conditioner on it, combed it out. And then this was twisted, but as we can see, she's no longer twisted. Oh, it's the same color as my damn hand. Wow. But as you can see, it's no longer twisted anymore. So it's just kind of just hanging out, doing this thing. But there's a couple more that are like that, but they were so bunched. It was just not, it wasn't a good look for me, okay? It just wasn't. I forgot to mention, so the products that I use to do my retwist are this Cantu and Shea Butter Natural Hair Moisturizing Twist and Lock Gel. It's supposed to control frizz for a silky smooth hold. Will I use that again? No. Like, it gave me pretty decent results as far as the hold, but I don't like how it feels. It's like a residue on top of my hair. And this is one of those products, if you've been a loose natural and you put something on your hair and it made it look dull and it felt like there was something on your hair, like you could feel the residue, this is that product. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's just, oh, see, then there's a little bit there. Maybe I was using too much, I don't know, but it just feel real, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. So I don't know if I'm going to try it again and just use a little bit less. I don't know if I'm going to just switch to something altogether, something else. I don't know. But my son just came in here soaking wet. It's not even hot outside. He outside playing in the sprinklers. Why? Whatever. Live your best life, kid. So like I was saying, I don't know if I'm going to switch to a different product or just try to do it with oil. I want to try aloe vera gel because I hear good things about that. But I don't know, we'll see. And as you can see right here, my edge control plus this twist stuff, it's that's not cute. It's flaky, it's white. That's not a good look. So really, you don't, nobody wants me to finish this video. Nobody wants me to be great, y'all. Okay, go in your room. I'll come help you in a minute. Anyway, so I'll catch y'all on my next one. Thanks. Peace.